Boom.
Biddly bo. Yes, yo. Here we go. There ain't nobody down round here, yo. You know what time it is. Get that badger in and on and over here. We had to move back to get his greatness in. The Clout Chaser's back. If you could keep liking, subscribing, guys, it really does help the channel. We've got us cup of tea. See, I'm going to have a swig of it. There's no left in it. I'll pretend I'll get the driblets out. But there were no left in it. That's how real it gets over here, man. The Dumbo's real to some extent. He's a cartoon and he's only a cup, so he's not an actual elephant. Or rhino, whatever he's. No, he's an elephant. But that's how real it gets, man. That's how real it gets. I can't even pretend to have a swig of tea. Like, you know, I could have probably duped you all. I'd need to pretend better than that one. That's still too much, innit? It just have to be a sip on it. I'd have to pretend it was red hot. That's just how real it gets over here, guys. I can't help it. I'm aware that the Clout Chaser gets the abuse, and I'm aware that the clock watchers are watching, and they will be so damn concerned that we're a minute 15 in and nothing yet has been mentioned about Leeds United. I've got a quick shout out to do for a super chat that I received and didn't see. Shout out to Mr. P, who's a long term. I think he's one of the day dotters, possibly the first ever member I ever had on the channel. So it's much appreciated, Mr. P. Thank you very much, Sire. Hope you're well. We are 6 days out from the Premier League beginning, and concern is increasing. I simply must state that. Grealish is looking like he's going to sign for Everton, or he may very well have signed for Everton today. I've not checked, but I did see the statement earlier on. I think it was yesterday. They were banging on about Grealish potentially signing. So they're now unbeatable now because Grealish is there and Dewsbury Hall's there. Talking to you, boy. So it's got to be Harrison for the last minute winner just to prove who the real international baller is. And I tell you what, once I've had a few pints on Monday and I'm down there ready at Ellen Road, roaring and ready to go, when Harrison comes off the bench, I'm off balmy. I don't care who's around me. I know quite a few people now around me, but they're going to think, what's got into him? Like, you know, I'm going to become Harrison's best ever fan. I'm going to double down so hardcore with it. And if he scores, I am off fucking balmy. I'm literally, I swear to God, I'm getting kicked out of ground. I'm on pitch. I'm screaming him over. I swear down, I'm all over him. Obviously, none of that is going to happen apart from him getting the last minute winner. But I'm getting banned if he scores in last minute. I'm not even joking. I must admit, it is slightly concerning that we're not really making no moves, and there's been absolute silence for best part of probably getting them for 2 weeks now. You know, we're not making any inroads, and we're still banging on about Muniz and stuff, which doesn't look like he's coming in. They're on about 50 million for him, and Atalanta have had a big bid rejected for him. I don't even know if they're willing to sell him at this point. It's a daft amount, you know. Shit is as shit does. That's about as much as we're going to get going forward. Peri Sauce is next one to lay the load of praise at Farke's door. So he's asked how much of an influence was Farke on the decision to sign. He said, before I arrived in Germany in pre-season, he called me and spoke with me like what he expects from me, what I need to do better and why they chose to sign me. So that was important. It was important to feel his confidence and leadership. It was very important. I can't take it no more. I am not having nobody diss my man, Farke, fucker. We're off up. I really think his man management is sensational. I think the way he's dealt with Harrison, I've just been speaking to Just Joe on phone. I think the way he's dealt with Harrison, this is my thoughts, not Joe's. I don't have to speak for him. He will speak for himself. But I think he's dealt with him brilliantly. Clearly played him in Germany, early doors, apparently. So Joe said that he was on at him, constantly shouting his name, getting him, I want you here, I'm doing this. I think he's calling the player out a little bit, seeing if he's willing to do the hard yards. As we know, Jack Harrison is. I don't need to talk anymore about Jack Harrison. I think Daniel Farke has handled it perfectly. The injury stuff was clearly bollocks. He just wanted to keep it away, keep it at bay a little bit. Brought him on in Ireland, obviously got booed. I think that'll stop pretty quickly. He went round it, lap of honour. He's here next week, guys, and he'll be here for the duration of the season. So at what stage are you going to get over it? I'm not sure. That's up to you. Micah Ricards, for what it's worth, has backed Leeds United to stay up. He said he likes Farke. He also, another person to lay a bit of praise at Farke's door. He also did joke about the fact that maybe it's because Farke rents his house, which is obviously the shag pad. He didn't say that bit, in fairness, but no one do it how he does it, you know. But he didn't say that bit either. He didn't say no one do it how he does it. But he does rent his house, is my point. Micah Ricards thinks we've got some decent players for what his opinion's worth. And don't worry, he mentioned stack guys. So let's all gobble it up. It must be right because he said stack. You were like, stack. Stack. Like Stack's the man, you know. He's a good player, isn't he? Need I say any more? I have to read you this article. This article is absolutely sensational. It comes courtesy of Luke Phelps. And this, it's no diss because I love this. It's no diss because I love this shit. It's the best. So this is the look out for Leeds United. Leeds United fans as Daniel Farke sets up potential transfer disaster class. As far as transfer disasters go, Leeds United and Daniel Farke could be about to strike one of its least inspiring bits of business scene in a long time. The business. So far this summer window, blah-de. They've signed 7 players, but none have arrived in a while now, and fans are starting to worry when the new faces will arrive. So here we go. It's about to get going. So then they mentioned that Joseph's left for Mallorca. Fine. Bye. See you. Bye. Strikers look like the focus at Ellen Road right now, and the signings of a couple of goal scorers could make or break Leeds United's season. But so far, recent links to potential new strikers have been far from inspiring. So here we go. Do you recognise this fella? This is the creme de la creme of one kick clickbait and 2 absolute nonsense. And the reason why I've shared it with you guys is because everybody says, like, that is fake news. That is fucking bullshit. And you are a clickbait merchant. And I go, look, I click on the clickbait. I accept the clickbait. I read the clickbait and I speak of the clickbait. I am not the clickbait. I don't need to bait for the click. I bait for your click on the thing. But if people are clickbaiting me, it's well within my rights as a UK citizen to clickbait you up. Mikel Antonio confirms Leeds United training ground visit. Oh my God, we are signing the 35-year-old attacker. One name who has been linked with Leeds United of late is Mikel Antonio. The 35-year-old not Leeds attacker, not yet, is a free agent after being released by West Ham at the end of last season. And it appears as though Antonio is on the lookout for a new club. Must be ours. With Leeds seemingly a potential option. Speaking at 442, Antonio has confirmed that he recently visited Leeds United's Thorpe Arch training ground. Oh my God, then we get to the stats. 323 games, 83 goals, 42 assists for West Ham. Sheffield Wednesday, 84 games, 17 goals, 18 assists. Nottingham Forest, 54 games, 19 goals, 13 assists. So then we read a little bit further about why he was at Thorpe Arch. But it wasn't to necessarily look around the facilities with regards to a move. After Antonio was spotted at Thorpe Arch, Antonio has confirmed that the visit was due to business with regards to a sports supplements company that he founded himself. Nonetheless, Antonio tells 442 that he is in talks with a few clubs right now and is waiting for the right offer. He explained, I'm going to play. I'm speaking to a few clubs right now. I'm kind of waiting. I definitely know I'm good. I know I'm fit. All that shit. That is the best bit of clickbait anybody's ever seen, isn't it? Do you deny that? Do you deny me as a human being? Do you deny that? I genuinely, you know, we're talking about Moonies and all that. I'd rather get Antonio in, wouldn't I? You know, obviously I joke, I kid. But maybe we can get some of his supplements as a, you know, as an official sponsor for the channel. You know, maybe if he's willing to meet the heads of Thorpe Arch to try sell supplements, maybe he'll meet me in 2 pointers down the road and sell me some supplements that I'll refuse to take because I'm not a supplement man. Only supplement I have is empty cups of tea and fucking fake promises, mate. We deal within the truth, but sometimes there's not enough of it. And we just got to go with the bullshit. And you've got to love a bit of bullshit. In all fairness, I'm exhausted of that. I don't even want to go over the El Canus crap and the Moonies crap. I can't be arsed with it anymore. I can't believe that I just want the window to close And I know we need a few more players before it does, but I actually just want it done with. I just want to then just have a look 6 days in, 6 days to go, rather, just turn up to Everton or turn up to Ellen Road against Everton. You know, Mikel Antonio might be there watching. He might be in ground seeing if he can sell any supplements to anybody outside, courtesy of Luke Phelps, and just see where we're at, see how competitive we are. Obviously, now Everton are the best team in the world. They've got Grealish. We're not going to be able to deal with them. Hopefully, we've got Bogle back, because now Bogle is the best defender. No, I'm joking about Bogle. Bogle's going to be brilliant for us this season, but only going forward, he's going to get rinsed every now and again at right back. But one thing I do know is if David Moyes has got his wits about him and he does get Grealish, and we start with Schmidt at right back, it's over for us. Because if there's one thing you've got to give David Moyes, although I sometimes don't think he's the most astute speaker in the world, he certainly can identify a weakness in a starting 11, can't he? So shit is as shit does. If it comes up, it must come out. Nobody do it how we does it. If you don't know by now, you never knew. Like, subscribe, tell a friend about the channel. I don't care if you don't, but it makes me happy when you do. It makes it all worthwhile. I like each and every which one here. I like the haters. I like the lovers. I like the fluffers. I like the mothers. I like the... I'm off. I'm out of here in a bizzle. I can't find fucking ending.
Boom.